Hi, thank you for viewing my last video that I released a few days ago. This is another drawing that I'm going to add some more details to. Please watch along. I'm just trying to get my charcoal. So when I did this drawing, I think this was a 15-minute pose. I've actually drawn this pose 2 times. So essentially, this one was the initial drawing, which I clicked sketch, then I did it again on the reverse of the paper. Okay. So what I'm doing here now is I'm just trying to do this stuff. Just use the charcoal anyway to just not really. I'm just adding. I'm not really drawing it as such. I tend to draw like this if I want to get to know what the shape of the body is. And put the I've put the pose in a box. So usually in art schools, some artists ask students to basically don't use the edges of paper, but just draw a rectangle or square and put the figure in in this in the in that space. So in this pose here, she's basically laying on the lounge sofa that's in the bar, and essentially she was basically getting comfortable in the pose. So these marks I'm making here are really, I'm just trying to do this, see where the light will hit on the body. Hmm. And her hips are tilted up as well, as you can see here. So I am using willow charcoal again. Willow rubs off very easily, and I basically have to understand that when I make marks using the willow charcoal, they can easily rub out. So I've really tried to accentuate as the back goes in, her hips shoots out from this angle here. Okay, so it's always a good thing to make sure that you understand that when you make your marks, be it in a pencil, charcoal, pen, paint, that you always try to indicate the form underneath. So after I did this one, I I I I basically went on to do a further extended drawing here. It is essentially the same pose, right? Essentially, it is the same pose, right? It's exactly the same pose. But here, I have essentially added, um, I have added a sort of mid-tone in the background here, mid-tone here. I have, let's take the camera a bit back, you can see more of the space. Okay, a mid-tone back here. I've still kept the hips out. I've slightly extended her body a little bit here as well. You know, so the hips do shoot out. I've added the arm coming here, or indication that there's a form here. It's the arm, as you can see. Um, you can see I've included a bit of the base where she's laying on as well. And it's always a good thing to basically use use areas of the drawing to assist you, and that includes using bits of the paper if you want as well. So when I sort of make marks, I tend to just make sure that I literally indicate what I'm about to do. So here's a close up now. Here's a close up of of the drawing. And for example, if I was going to recreate a pose like this, essentially I would do something like this. I'll do something I'll just build in just the block that that can you see that? Yeah. That's it. This is what you do if you want to recreate the building block of the pose. So you just would sketch it in like that. You see the face come up. And then that, like that. Heads, it's the heads. This is the arm. Okay. And then, if you wanted to, you can slowly sort of go into it and slowly work into it. You know, just have a quick do a quick sketch. Then you want to really just understand. Okay, here's the head, here's the torso. This is like twisted in the torso as well. It's not laying flat. It is twisting it. Because in the hips got shoot out, and because she's raising her hips. Right? Okay. That's how you get. That's how you get the pose ingrained as you make the marks.